welcome to Mike's Custom Garage. Okay guys, so today we're going to attempt to make the buck for the rear window. What I'm going to do, so the center is right about here. I'm going to mark center. Could measure it. Okay, here's our center line. I'm going to measure 6 inches. Okay, we'll go a little tighter on the corner, so I'll put closer in the corner to make that bend. So it looks like about 3 inches. Oh. Okay, so we went from here around the corner at 3 inches. And then to the end's like 3.5 at the end. We'll do the same going this way. And we'll do make a bunch of these round rods and place them like this. So these are going to go all the way around, pretty much make a cage. So it looks like I'll have to bend them to make them fit perfect, but that's not a big deal. We'll mark each one, we'll bend each one individually, make it fit tight against the body. And then we can put our metal on the outside of this and wrap it around. So I'm going to cut a whole bunch more of these. I'm going to need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 9 full lengths of 14. And then we're going to go shorter, just to make sure we come in, because this is a little too long. So yeah, we'll make these fit going around. So that's the plan. Take a whole bunch of these and just use it, make a frame to go around here. And we'll have to bend each one to get the angles right so it's tight against the body. Okay guys, so here's the plan. Gonna make a frame outside of the window. First piece is a square tube going across for strength. I'm gonna weld a center bar to it, which is gonna hold the outer lower bars. From those, there'll be a bar going up. Now I bent the first one already, so I'll have one. We're gonna go all the way along here and build a frame around here, tight to the window frame as I can, and we'll have to push out from the bottom out towards the car to keep everything tight and in place. So we're just going to build a whole bunch of these. I'm going to do a couple of them off camera until I get the base probably put in, and then we'll film the rest of building these bars. But that, I think, is how we're going to end up doing it. We'll put them straight up, and then we'll put one around the top just to put everything together, and hopefully we'll have a nice frame. At least that's the plan. We're gonna give it a shot and see where it ends up. Okay guys, what I did, took the square bar, crossed, and made a fanned out pattern in the corners to hold it all in place. And that gives me something I can take in and out now. This can come in and out now. We're gonna put a brace from up here down to hold these in place. We're gonna put them across also. So there's still a lot more forming to do, but this will get us a close enough form to make a window. So we're gonna put you on time lapse, and we're gonna put some more of these bars in. Okay, and with that, we're out of rod. But we got the corners done pretty good. Across the middle, I still have this corner to do. And then we got to put some braces up to hold all of those in place. So, say today's Sunday. I won't be able to get back to the metal place until Tuesday. So, on Tuesday, we will get the rest of the rod I need, and we'll strengthen this thing up so I can move it in and out, and then we'll start building our back window. Okay, the butt is here. I welded the metal that's going to go in there at the right height. So this should all fit. Now I got to try to get it out of here. That'll be a challenge. I knew it would be. Well, let's see if we can get it out. Okay, so I'm welding up the metal that I made for the window onto the frame, and hopefully it'll fit. I'm going to make the window a little bigger and grind it down so it fits, so I'm not as worried about that. I just want it to fit this thing like it should. And we should be pretty good. And we got enough Lexan to do a couple windows, so if I mess up one, at least I got, you know, so I can make more. What I'll do now is I'm going to grind the little flat spots, make sure all these spots are flat. Okay guys, so there you have it. Like I said, I've never done this before. Don't know if this will work. In my mind it will. So we'll give it a shot. There you have it. I'm gonna go get my Lexan out. I'm gonna set it up in here and cut up a section. I'm gonna make it an inch bigger than this is. So I got a little bit of play on both sides. And then we'll make it fit in the hole in the car. So, you know, if it's a little bit off, then we could always trim it down. We obviously can't add to it if we go too far. So I will start with I think this was 11 inches. Hold on, let me measure it. Okay, yeah, so this is measuring right around 11 inches. So I'll go 12. That'll give me a ½ an inch on both sides. Yep, it's 11, so yeah, we'll go 12 inches. And then we'll go from there and figure it out. So what we'll do is we'll put it up on here, and then we'll start with the heat gun on the ends and see if we get this to droop down and come into place. Again, I've done a little bit I bent a little bit on when I did my Ultima, but that wasn't nearly as much as this. So let's go get set up, and then we'll come back and cut some Lexan. Okay, here's a 4x8 piece of Tough-X polycarbonate, or Lexan, you can call it. I put a piece of plywood down, covered it in paper so I wouldn't scratch this surface. It's covered with the plastic, but you gotta be safe. Next we're going to measure, and we're going to cut a section of this, and then we'll start seeing if we can heat it up and put it on that form. So let me set you up, and I'll get some tools together, and we'll come back and cut some Lexan. Okay, I grabbed the piece I cut to make that buck out of. So I'm going to measure the distance across to give me my length. And then we'll just make a 12-inch piece that long. I'm going to add probably 2 inches to the end just to make sure I have extra. And then we can work it out from there. Okay, so we measured the distance, 77 inches. We measured up 12 inches. Going to cut it with a cutoff wheel. I already started it, got past this. This level is going to hold it up so it doesn't sag while I'm cutting. Okay, we know the bottom's nice and straight, so we'll keep the bottom on the bottom. Okay, now I know this is center to the car, so I mark the center here. It should be close. So my hopes are, as I heat this, it'll start to bend and come down, and it'll fill this arc. This is pretty straight, so it's just a matter of getting this arc built into it. And we're gonna start up here and let it start to droop. I honestly don't know how much heat it's gonna take to do this. Man, I don't know. I've heated it up a lot, and it'll take the shape, but I don't know how it's going to stay there. The thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have to cut it down to get it to fit and work with it a little bit more. For now, we got to cut the corners out, which is down through here, and we'll cut this to fit the template. And we'll see if we can get it to fit in the car. Because even after heating it up till it was really, really hot, I let go of this. Still got a lot of spring left in it. I was hoping it would melt a little better, but gosh. I think the guy said it takes a couple hundred degrees, but I mean, I put it on the corner here with my heat gun until it started to blister, which is right there, but it took a while for it to do that. I mean, probably 20 seconds of not moving at all to get the blister just a little bit. But I wanted to see what it would take. So, and even then, even when it was blistered, it didn't want to bend that easy. So we're gonna have to figure this out. Maybe I just get it cut to fit, put it in, and glue it in place. But, okay, well, we're gonna cut it now and figure it out. Well, I'm waiting to figure out how to get the back window to bend the way I want. I made the quarter glass, so there you go. It's got a black trim around it, so there when you glue it in, you won't see the window sealer. But there's one window made. I'm gonna make one for the other side. Basically, I just cut it, sanded it till it was fit, and put it in. Nothing really too special. So there's that one. Now I'm gonna do the other one. Okay, guys. So here's the other side. Window's the same. Not really hard to put in. And there's the back glass. Now, it's not perfect. I'm still gonna do some work on this. This may be, I'll say a first take. I'm gonna have to build an oven to get that to bend a little better. The heat gun is too slow. It doesn't give it enough uniform heat. I tried a torch, too much heat too fast. So this will do for now. I'm gonna put this in just to have a window in here. But it's just gonna be a temporary thing. It's not gonna be a permanent window. And as you can see, we're getting close to paint. Say lights are out, bumpers are off, sunroof's out. And right now this door is off. So I gotta take the other door off and the hood off. And we'll paint all the jambs probably tomorrow for you. And hopefully get these jambs all wrapped up. Get the bottom of the hood done, insides of the doors. And move on with this. Hopefully in the next couple weeks this thing will be painted. So that's where we're going to leave it for this video. So our goal was to get the glass cut. It's basically, it is what it is. Cut it. That's the best I could. Not really happy with it, but it is what it is. You know, we'll work on that later. We got all winter to make that glass better. And I got a few ideas of making an oven, so be a future project. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Hit that like, subscribe, notification, leave me a comment. I appreciate it. And let's get some paint on this thing. We'll catch you on the next one.